Hello, Pocono Mountains and Lake Wallenpaupack region. I'm bringing you the Pike MLS real estate market recap for March 2023, and we're going to look ahead to April. Since we're already in April, it is absolutely beautiful outside. We are seeing docks being put in the water, which is a very exciting time around the lake. And yesterday it was gorgeous out. People were outside doing their shrubs and getting their yards ready, so that's always exciting. So let's dig into the data. Currently, we have 411 residential homes on the market. Out of that, we have 355 in Pike and Wayne County. Last year, our total was 322 versus 411. And just to break it down even further, Pike County has around 221 homes and Wayne County 134. So that is our inventory. It definitely feels light. Our new listings are down almost 37% from March of 2022, and we're down 25% year to date. We're definitely feeling low inventory. Our pending homes were down 27% from last March, and our sold listings are down 9% from last March. Our active listings, our total active listings on the market are down 3%. So as you can see, we have less new listings coming on, but we're selling a little bit less, so that's making our active listings seem a little bit higher. But inventory is, like I said, still incredibly low. Our absorption rate is up just slightly, 2.25 for 2023 versus 1.57 in 2022. That is really not a really huge increase in absorption rate. Just it would take one and a half months to sell off our inventory versus 2.25 months, so not a whole lot, but we're down from last month. Our lowest absorption rate that I could find was March of 2021, which was a 1.31. So let's talk about average sales price. So our average sales price for March is actually down from last March, $284,000, and last March it was $306,000. There's a 7% decrease in March 2022. From March 2022. So that's a bit of a decrease. And our average sales price is up about 6%. Our average list price is up 6% year to date. So that is why we're actually seeing homes stay on the market longer. They're listing higher, but our average sales price is going down. So kind of very interesting. So the overpricing does not seem to be working, so keep that in mind. I know it's very tempting to go above the market analysis, but it's not working, and that is showing and very evident in the data. So like I said, our average list price is up, but our average sales price is down. So our price is going down. It is a little bit too soon to tell, but I will say out of the last 25 months, we've seen an increase in all of 3 months, but 2 of those 3 months were in January and this past March. So we're definitely seeing that average sales price starting to tighten up quite a bit. So that's interesting information. Let's see here. And as I've discussed in the past, our inventory cycle, we have the lowest inventory in March, and then we start climbing back up, and we'll have the most amount of inventory in August and September. So if you're looking to list your home, obviously a good time would be when you don't have a lot of competition, which is right about now. It's always just interesting information out there, especially when you look at the data. Sold listings, 180 sold listings in March of 2023, and we're down about 9% from March of 2022. The price points that did the best was actually $250,000 to $400,000. That seems to be where our sweet spot is right now of interested buyers, and it does seem like that is the case. 100 year to date, 100 to 500,000 is all down in sold listings. Our pending listings, like I said, down about 27%, and we're down 18% year to date. So let's go over the communities. This again is always so interesting to see what's happening in the various communities. I choose some of the bigger ones because the data is much easier to track over time, and you can see some, you can make some analogies there. So the Hideout, one of the bigger communities here, April 2022, we had 34 active homes. Right now, April 2023, we have 44 active homes. We only have 10 additional homes on the market from last April. And I find that that's interesting since we were almost 5 times the amount of homes in December 2022 versus December 2021. And in last March, compared to the March 2 months ago, compared to the March prior, we had double the amount of homes. So that is actually really starting to tighten up in the Hideout. Fawn Lake, right now we have 6 active homes on the market. Last April we had 4, so not too much change there. Mast Hope, right now we have 14 active homes on the market, and last April we had 8. We were starting to see that 2.5, 3 times the amount of homes as the previous year, but now again that is starting to decrease. And Tanglewood Lakes, very sought after community. We have 8 active homes on the market, and last April we had 4. We've stayed relatively low in inventory. I feel like 8 is the most we've had, and as I look back, it's the most we've had, goodness, in almost 2 years. Wallenpaupack Lake Estates. We actually have less homes on the market this April than we did last April. We have 6 versus 7 last April. Lake Wallenpaupack lakefronts, we're seeing that inventory increase. However, everything under $1 million is super, we don't have a lot of inventory, it's super low there. So we have 9 active homes on the market, only 3 are under $1 million, and last April we had 5. Non-Lake Wallenpaupack lakefronts, this past April, actually right now we have 29 active non-Lake Wallenpaupack lakefronts. Last April we had 26, and last month we had 29. So we've held very steady inventory in there. So when is a good time to list? As I discussed, obviously you want to list when you have lower competition. We are heading into the warmer months, so we definitely see that activity increase. There's a large amount of buyers in the market. Just so you know, rates have come down since our high in November of 2022. That high was over 7. I think it was about a 7.08 November 2022. Right now it's around 6.32, and it's actually come down since the beginning of March. So we could definitely feel that in the market. There's more buyers, they're definitely more active. So that is a recap on the Pike Wayne MLS real estate for March and April 2023. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I can go over this data as it pertains to your property, and we can see what the best strategy is. If you're looking to buy, give us a call, and we're definitely here to help you out. Thank you, and have a wonderful start to spring. Bye.